Hey guys, how's it going? Here, and today we're doing another reaction video of Princess Trixie Sparkle. This one's called Episode 10 Revelations. Oh, I'm really excited about this. Because if you remember, I showed you Episode 10, Princess Trixie Sparkle. There is a song for Luna in here. If you've seen one of my other videos, I sang a song as Luna in my original voice, but Shadow was the one singing the first one, which he's gonna be singing in this episode. So I've seen a lot of hype about this one. People have been emailing me and texting me saying, "Oh, you gotta do this, hurry, come on." And finally, I'm to it. So guys, congratulations. One more thing I want to say about this episode before I get into it. I have not seen any spoilers on my channel, so thank you for that. But I think this is gonna be the best episode, and I might have something to say for you, something to say at the end of this. So, anyways, guys, enough of my points rambling. Let's get right on in.
Previously on Princess Trixie Sparkle.
If no pony has been in this room for years, why is there a book missing on that shelf? There's no dust on the shelf there. I think some pony's taken this book recently.
Okay.
Tapestry? Just look at the detail! There's so much to take in. Wait, what's this? A flaw in the
That was in
fabric,
episode 7, wasn't it?
It's like some pony unstitched it there.
Or 8?
How dreadful! A beautiful piece like this deserves to be mended.
None of the animals are acting the same.
What do you mean?
Whenever I try to let them free, all of them panic and flee.
Fluttershy, your steer! Use your steer! I can't! He won't work! Trixie, don't!
Thank you, Princess, for delivering exactly what I needed. All of Equestria will fall, and you have no pony to blame but yourself.
What? No! No! Wait! Help me! Twilight, what have you done?
It's your fate. Come join me.
No! Never!
Yes, forever!
I won't, Estelle! Take all your evil deeds and rot in Tartarus!
So be it then, Luna.
Trixie Sparkle Episode 10 Revelations. It's gonna be a good episode.
Estelle, I have the amulet. What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing is wrong. There's no time to dwell on things that cannot be. I have waited too long to finish my work. Where is the amulet?
Well, it is here, but I was unable to retrieve it before Trixie could fasten it around her neck.
Very well, then. The arrogant youth is not hard to manipulate. The amulet will be mine soon enough. Perhaps her appearance is fortuitous. Without the assistance of another alicorn, my plans are in jeopardy of failure.
But I thought we were going to convince Luna to join us.
Do you see her here by my side? Would she still be in that dungeon cell if she had turned to our cause?
Does she know?
She does not wish to know. She would rather rot in despair than turn against that pitiful excuse of an alicorn.
She'll come around, Estelle. Don't give up on her. I know Luna. She'll listen to me. Maybe I can...
Enough, Shadow. Luna has made her choice. Any semblance of familial love in me died centuries ago, and I was a fool for believing otherwise. She is nothing more to me than another blind subject of Celestia. Now, as for Twilight Sparkle and her meddlesome friends, how is it they have escaped your wrath on 2 occasions unscathed?
Well,
My magnificent Shadow, bested by common earth ponies, Unicorn and Pegasi, who've all been scrambled by my own magic. It's pathetic.
I'm sorry.
Still, these ponies have proven too bothersome. I will not make the same mistake that he did and underestimate my opponent. Make yourself useful and bring them to me. They can watch with their beloved princesses as their world is changed forever. Do not fail me, Shadow.
Yes, Estelle. It shall be done.
Okay. Oh, this is Rising Walls or
not dead.
something, I think.
I'm not dead! What was that?
Calm thyself, Trixie.
You might know this song.
You really are behind all this, aren't you? You used me, and you lied to me.
I never uttered a lie. Have you not sought revenge on your enemy and taken her form?
Yeah.
Well, she kind of blew my cover, so there's really no point anymore.
The fault, therefore, does not lie with me, but with your own incompetence.
You're the one who gave me the spell in the first place.
You intrigue me, Trixie Lulamoo. Even in the presence of royalty, you allow your temper to flare.
Royalty? You're an alicorn too?
How did you not see your
I am
wings?
so done with all of this. There's nothing special about being an alicorn anymore, is there? Let me guess. You're the princess of, I don't know, something dark and creepy. Like the Everfree Forest?
You are partially correct, though I am no princess.
You just said...
I am an equestrian queen.
Right.
Okay.
Then how come no pony's ever heard of you, Twilight couldn't find a single reference to you in all of her books. And trust me, that's a big deal. And another thing, why doesn't my magic work? Did you cast another one of your freaky spells on me or something? I thought you and I had come to a little understanding, and this is not an ordeal.
I do not fault you for wanting answers, but time is of the essence. I must insist that you fulfill your end of our bargain and return my amulet to me.
And what if I don't?
That is your choice, though I advise against it. As you have so crassly pointed out, your magic is useless here, even with the amulet in your possession. I don't have the time or the patience to deal with a pony who rejects my tutelage and refuses the reward.
You're... what?
Had I not promised to teach you the ways of my magic, I can show you how to master unimaginable power if you so choose to be my ally and help me fulfill my great plans for Equestria.
That wasn't the deal.
Or you can join the other ponies who dared stand in my way and spend the rest of your miserable life locked in a dungeon of your own despair.
I don't know.
I implore you to make your decision quickly, or I shall be forced to make one for you.
Freaking don't do that. Whoa.
You broke down! Watch it! She is real. It can't be. What have you done to the princesses? Look, she's still wearing the amulet.
Don't give it to her, Trixie!
Oh, sure. Now you all want to pretend to be my friends again. How many times had I tried to tell you that I was telling the truth? But no, you had to treat me like I was lower than dirt. And you lied to me. You said you would protect me and that I could trust you. But instead, you attacked me and accused me of things I had nothing to do with. You let that monster take me. Well, I'm through trying to make up for what I did to you ponies. I have a chance for something great, and I'm going to take it. Try and stop me now, princess.
Finally. Your pain is over now, Trixie. I promise you will never have to feel it again.
Wait, what's going on?
May I present to you, pathetic little ponies, the future ruler of Equestria, Nightmare Lulamoon.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh man.
Is every pony okay? Yes. I'm so sorry to see you here, my little ponies. Princess Luna! Twilight Sparkle! Princess Celestia! Pinkie Pie! So glad we found you! Is Cadence with you? Or my brother? I'm afraid not. Has something happened?
Well, Twilight put a trace spell on Trixie back before she got captured in the Crystal Empire, so when the Shadow Thing took her, we could figure out where she went. Cadence and Shining Armor were going to come with us, since Cadence pretty much almost defeated Shadow. If it weren't for Twilight giving Trixie the amulet by mistake,
The amulet? You gave her the amulet? It's all my fault, Princess. I thought I could trick Trixie into revealing her plot by pretending to give her the Alicorn amulet. But I was wrong.
We followed after them to retrieve it, but it seems that Brute saw us coming.
At least
I like how she says
you are
brute.
safe.
Well, kind of. I wouldn't call being locked in a dungeon safe.
What of the amulet? Has Trixie relinquished it to Estelle?
I'm afraid so, Princess.
Then hope is truly lost. I never meant for things to get this out of hoof. I am so sorry that you ponies must suffer from my poor decisions.
What decisions?
I'm afraid there are secrets in my past that I have spent centuries trying to forget. It's only right that you valiant ponies hear the truth, though it is a hard one to swallow. You must understand that I only tried to protect the ponies, but I made a terrible mistake, and now all of Equestria will suffer the consequences. Long ago, in the time of Star Swirl the Bearded, ponies enjoyed the magical miracles he performed and the wondrous magic he created. As time grew long, however, Star Swirl grew weary of his immortality and the burden of the magical leadership that was demanded of him. His appearances to the ponies became further and further apart, until he decided to only make himself known to the other ponies once every 100 years.
100 years.
Star Swirl
Wow.
knew that his guidance was highly valued, and that ponies might suffer from his disappearance. So, he'd agreed that upon his arrival every century, he would take into his care a single apprentice that he would train to take his place for the duration of his time away. After 1 year of his tutelage, that apprentice was equipped with enough magic to take over his responsibilities for the next century. Clover the Clever was one such apprentice,
Oh,
and
okay.
she was a key element to uniting all pony kind with the fires of friendship and establishing a new kingdom called Equestria. The creation of this new kingdom convinced Star Swirl that rather than searching for a mere apprentice to replace Clover the Clever, he could finally train an adequate heir. As far as I remember, Star Swirl had had a vision that guided him to that heir. For the first time in pony history, he chose an Earth Pony apprentice to carry on his legacy, but failed to mention his master plan for her future. That Earth Pony was Estelle.
What? Forgive the intrusion, Princess, but there's nothing in Star Swirl's diaries about Estelle.
And there wouldn't be. I kept those volumes locked away from other ponies, safe in my private studies at the Canterlot Archives.
The missing book! The missing what now?
Yes, I had to retrieve the diary when I knew who I was up against. It had been so long that I'd even thought of Estelle. I wanted to reference what had been written about her studies, hoping it would prepare me to face her again. How were you aware of this?
We sort of stumbled upon your private study. And it was kind of easy to pick the lock. What? It was?
I imagine it would be. I had to break the magical seal from the room to enter it, and forgot to reseal it when I departed. I had many more things on my mind.
So, Estelle took over for Star Swirl and became an alicorn?
Not exactly, dear one. Estelle was given a unicorn horn in a grand ceremony in her honor that she would then use in her training. Estelle had always been fascinated and obsessed with magic, so this opportunity was a dream come true.
She trained with Star Swirl for countless hours and days, rarely seen outside the castle library. But after her year was almost completed, a great war had claimed Equestria. You see, Equestria was a vast land that had once been inhabited by all sorts of creatures who were driven out by the ponies now inhabiting it. They demanded...
Well, actually, Equestria is already vast, so... I mean, needless to say, it's vast, okay? I mean, it is pretty freaking huge. In fact, I can actually show you a picture of Equestria, which I will after this video. So yeah.
The return of their land, but the pony leaders, including the Unicorn King, had refused. The war lasted many years and claimed several lives on both sides of the battle. Star Swirl and the Unicorn King were called away from the throne to assist on the front lines, leaving Estelle to guide the ponies in their absence. Even in great panic, she led the ponies with grace and humility, only furthering Star Swirl's confidence in her capability to permanently take his place. In the final battle of the war, the ponies proved to be victorious, but it had come at a grave cost. The Unicorn King had perished in battle and left no heir to the throne. Ponies looked to Star Swirl and Estelle for guidance, choosing to put their trust in them. After mourning the loss of their king, Star Swirl presented Estelle to the ponies and announced her true calling as their queen. He wanted her to represent all pony kind, Earth, Unicorn, and Pegasi, and his final gift to her were a magnificent pair of wings, making her the first known alicorn in our histories. Star Swirl believed that Estelle would rule as an immortal but benevolent leader. He had given her the means to control all kinds of magic, and every pony felt safe once more. However, Star Swirl's plans came to an abrupt halt when he had confessed his true intention for her training. Estelle reacted with shock and resentment and rejected his proposal to take his place. Their conflict lasted many days, until at last Estelle fled the castle, abandoning her throne and the pony she ruled. Star Swirl was forced to re-examine his prophecy and realized a fatal flaw. In his haste to find an heir, he had misinterpreted his vision and chosen the wrong member of her bloodline as apprentice.
Oh.
The true successor was in fact Estelle's younger sister. Realizing his mistake, he addressed the ponies once more and declared that this sister was their true leader, and she would be trained to guide them into a brighter future.
Which was you.
This is a really good story. Who was the younger sister?
Me.
Yeah.
You?
Right.
Yes, Estelle is my older sister.
But you and the... Huh? Whoa. That kind of just blew my mind.
I did everything I could to make Star Swirl proud. He taught me magic based on precious elements he had called the Elements of Harmony.
Yeah.
When my training was completed, I too ascended to an alicorn. However, the magic given to a queen could not be given twice. Although Estelle had fled, she still held that magic within her, and it could not be transferred to me. This is why I have always been a princess.
What about Princess Luna?
At the time of my ascension, Luna was still in our Earth Pony mother's womb. Star Swirl had decreed that she too would be instrumental to Equestria's future, and blessed her before she was born to rise as an immortal alicorn princess and rule at my side.
Did Estelle ever come back?
I'm afraid so. It was the events of her reappearance that have haunted me all these years. No pony could have anticipated what would happen, but it is the source of my terrible mistakes and the reason for her hatred of me now.
Meanwhile.
What is this place?
This is the Tree of Harmony, and
Oh.
the final piece of my revenge.
What exactly do you mean?
Your final test and demonstration of loyalty is to assist me in the destruction of this tree.
A tree?
And
You wanted your amulet and made me like this so we could kill a tree?
I do not expect you to understand, Trixie.
Can you not just tell me what's so important about this tree?
No, but I can show you.
What's this?
This will allow you to see into my past, so that you may understand why things must be the way they are. No adoring crowds or grand entrances to welcome your queen? You must have told many slanderous lies about me to have the ponies flee in my presence.
Estelle, my pupil, what has become of you?
Oh, this? Don't you find this is a good look from me? Seems that your elemental magic isn't all it's cracked up to be now, is it? You withheld how powerful this new magic can be. Powerful enough to defeat the great star swirl.
Magic based in darkness can only corrupt. You can never truly be happy when you embrace it.
How dare you speak to me about happiness? You destroyed my happiness long ago.
I am sorry for the pain I have caused you, Estelle. My miscalculations have come at a great cost to you, but seeking revenge will not appease your anger. It can only serve to fuel it.
Oh, you're sorry, are you? You're sorry that you destroyed my life and kept secrets from me, knowing what it would do to me? I demand that you take back your curse, or I will show you no mercy.
It is unwise to venture down this path. There is no need to destroy what little sanity resides within you with violence.
You
Yeah.
are the reason for everything I am. You could have followed after me and tried to see reason. You could have had it all, Star Swirl, but your pride outweighs your good judgment. Worry not, old fool. The tears I have shed are long gone, and my better judgment has helped me to see just how blinded I truly was. In fact, you should rejoice, for I have come to give you exactly what you wanted from me all along. Permanent release. When you are out of my way, there will be nothing to stop me from curing the plague you have placed on these ponies.
I can't let you do that, Estelle.
Celestia?
You have to let this go. Starswell's right. There's no good that can come from this.
How dare you inflict this pain and responsibility on my sister? You have corrupted everything I hold dear, and I will take great pleasure in destroying you.
Estelle, please. Don't do this. I don't want to fight you.
Stay out of this, Tia. You can't understand the damage he has done to me, to you, to all of ponykind. I am this world's last hope for redemption.
I am
And so they're gonna, are they gonna fight, or is still gonna kill him, or
your misguided vengeance.
song?
Misguided. You know nothing,
Gonna be
you
a song?
old fool. Did you really think you could mold me into becoming your puppet? Telling me all these lies about my destiny and my fate, without once ever considering what I
I hear
want,
music, that must
or
be
even
me
what is good
song.
for Equestria. You put on a perfect guise of wisdom and power, but I know the truth. I know what you really are. A coward. I remember a time when I lived just to please you. Following your plan to fulfill my destiny. But now I understand what I couldn't see then. You tried to fit me in that role, but now I'm
song either. Jeez, why am I so bad at this?
Such a perfect ending for the mighty Star Swirl the Bearded. Forever trapped in the form of a tree, unable to find the sweet release from immortality that he so longed for. And better yet, I've found exactly what I've been looking for. The elements of harmony.
I won't let you do this, Estelle! Whatever evil plan you have stops now!
You don't know what you're talking about, Celestia. I'm only going to make the world a better place, usher in that new era of peace and prosperity, and banish the curse he laid on our lineage.
Ushered in by your hatred and destruction! The only curse on our lineage is you! For the future of Equestria, I, Princess Celestia, banish you! Never again to let your treachery harm any pony here or hereafter!
But I did this for you, for us. You have to let me explain. Tia, don't do this. Tia, you're my family, please. Tia!
Alright.
In my anguish, I banished my sister into the tapestry and retrieved the amulet where she had stored this dangerous new power. But if Star Swirl became the tree, how did he have the elements of harmony? This is the reason he was so crucial to pony kind. He never told me how he had acquired the elements, only that in his attempt to protect them, he had inadvertently made himself immortal, and the vessel for the source of all equestrian magic.
The elements of harmony are the source of equestrian magic?
Indeed they are. For true magic can only come from generosity, laughter, kindness, loyalty and honesty. But you see, although Star Swirl was the vessel, he was still unable to fully unlock their power. Unlike you brave ponies, he was never able to understand the magic of friendship.
So then the magic Estelle used was based on something else?
I shudder to think of where and how she acquired it. All I can remember was seeing the rage in her eyes on that day. I knew I had truly lost the sister I had once loved.
Wait, if she wants to use Trixie to destroy the tree, won't that
Destroy equestrian magic.
What?
Whoa.
Estelle's goal was never to take over Equestria. She wants to free it from magic. She believes that magic was the cause for all of her pain, and that Equestria will be safer and happier without it. The creation of her dark magic was rooted in that idea, and wherever her influence lies, magic wanes.
Estelle had invented her own magic for the purpose of destroying all magic? Does any pony else think that's kind of a bit contradictory? Did it work?
Not completely, but yes. Her magic served to drain any kind of magical element it came into contact with, and her influence spread very quickly. Soon, the animals of Equestria could no longer speak.
You mean animals could talk?
Yes, dear one. At one point they could. Her influence also stole the magic of the weather, the earth, and even the sun and the moon. She intended to make the world run on its own, but this world was not built for such a lack of magic. The places influenced by her the most overgrew with all manner of wild beasts and plants. It became a dark and dangerous place for ponies. It became the ever-free forest.
Whoa, Nelly!
So that's why our magic isn't working.
And why my stare didn't work in the forest?
And don't forget the dragons! Didn't you say they didn't respond when you tried to talk to them? Shoot, Spack. You're right.
Oh, my poor animals. No wonder Angel was afraid. He couldn't understand a word I was saying.
I was always afraid that my sister might one day escape. So I hung the tapestry in the castle where I might keep an eye on it.
The tapestry! Could it be the one Fluttershy and I saw with the slight tear in the missing center?
That missing center was a rose. That missing center was Estelle.
If this wasn't so serious and dangerous, this would be like the best story ever.
But how did she escape?
That I don't know.
Hey! What happened to Princess Luna?
Can we talk?
Put me back in the dungeon with the others, Shadow. We have nothing left to discuss.
That's not true. I never really got to say that I'm sorry.
Spare me. Your words are just as empty as hers are.
She's not evil, you know. She just wants what's best for Equestria.
And it doesn't matter who she hurts in the process?
She'd never hurt you, Luna. She loves you.
She doesn't even know me.
But I do.
No, you used to. But at the first sign of trouble, you fled, just like every pony else. You abandoned me, Shadow. And when you finally reappear, you're the lapdog of some insane mare who wants to destroy magic?
Ooh,
You just don't understand her like
that's
I do.
cold.
Do you think I didn't notice you staring at that tapestry all those years in our youth? I couldn't understand why you loved it so much, or why it would sometimes bring a tear to your eye. But it makes sense now. So what are you really? Some kind of demon spawn from the sister I never knew?
I came from her magic, but that's all I know. I don't really have any memories before you.
And yet it doesn't matter, does it? Your loyalty still lies with her, no matter what it does to me or any pony else. You were my world, Shadow. My brother. My only real friend. How could you do that to me? How could you keep secrets and abandon me when I needed you? You watched Celestia send me to the moon, and you did nothing. And even after 1,000 years when I came back, you never once came to me. Are you so blinded that you would push away the only pony who really cared about you, just to chase after the demented dreams of an evil mare?
It's not like that, Luna. I never stopped loving you.
Take me back, Shadow. I never want to see you again.
I'm sorry. Luna, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what else to do.
Oh, Oh, song. Here we go. This is 1,000 Years. The music.
I found myself on my own, cold and afraid. I needed somewhere to call home. Then you opened your hooves to me. I found a friend, some pony who could share my joys and woes, growing up by my side. You were my world, you were the one who held my heart. My dear Luna, I cherished every day we were together, and we knew no matter what we had each other. It was you and me. I wish that it could always be.
Hey, who took my cookie?
I don't know.
Remembering all of the fun we had, it brings me a smile. All of the mischief and the wonderment of watching you raise the moon. I was so proud. Why did that moment have to end? My dear Luna, I cherished every day we were together, and we knew no matter what we had each other. It was you and me. I wish that it could always be. I wish that I could take us back to those moments where there's no pain and no betrayal, just love and laughter. It was you and me. I wish that it could always
Shadow, why are you sad?
I just miss someone, that's all. You'll never leave me, will you, Luna?
Nuh-uh, never.
I wish that it could always be.
How come you hide when other ponies are around?
I'm scared. They might not like me like you do.
Why not?
'Cause I'm different.
Well, I'm different too. And I like you.
I know, Luna. I like you too.
My dear Luna, I cherished every day we were together, and we knew no matter what we had each other. It was you and me. I wish that it could always be. I wish that I could take you back and never leave you. Time apart was killing me, 'cause I still loved you even when you're gone. My love for you kept growing strong. You said you'd never leave me, Luna. I can't do this without you.
Continue on. last time. Oh man. Okay, so I think I deserve to say something to you guys. That song I had, it's the same thing. Might as well show you so that I can, so that I can actually prove it. Oh, where'd it go? There we go. Same one.
How come you hide when other foreigners
It's
are
the same
around?
thing. It's the same song.
I still loved you even when you're gone. My love for you kept growing strong.
It's the same thing. It's the same one. So, with that, I think Shadow still loves Luna, but Luna doesn't love him back. I can see that. I mean, that's happened to me a couple times. I still love someone, but they don't love me back. Yeah, hurts, but it's true. Yeah, this happened. So what Luna said kind of hit me, because she said we have nothing else to discuss. Well, yeah, that's true, but I just want to say a couple things to you. And right there, where between Shadow singing that song and Luna telling him that we have nothing else to discuss, I would say, look, listen to what I have to say. And then I would have sang that song. That's the only flaw that I would fix, but that's just me. So I think most of what I do with this series is just try to figure stuff out. But lucky for us, mainly for you guys, we have only one more episode to go, which is episode 11. So it's the finale. So also I'm going to add more to these reactions. So yes, I'm going to do that. Oh, oops, I messed that up. I gotta put episode that reaction. Yeah. But yeah, I'll do that later. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, press the like button, like you just don't care. And as always, peace.